Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next week, Cross-Banlist Cup, actually the last one. It took me much more time than I initially anticipated, but due to stuff, family and the other card releases past week. So, anyway, the last one from this year. So bottom bracket right side all the way to the right side. This is a rematch because Ryzeal Fiendsmith, one of the more recent decks in this year's Cross-Banlist Cup, is going to take on title favorite, title candidate, being Ishizu tier. And as you know, Ishizu tier won last year as well, but that was a different list, if I'm not mistaken. So which deck has the advantage? First of all, looking at the votes. And for me it was a bit astonishing because, as you might have seen, the previous matchup that was a couple of weeks ago featuring Tearlaments and Ryzeal, that was super close, and I think that the last game came in super clutch for Tearlaments. So seeing that the biggest part of the people picking Tearlaments over Ryzeal, that was a bit astonishing for me, but I see why. Anyway, so Tear goes first, and this is a good start. Having the field spell, having the traps, right? The traps definitely help out in this matchup. Basically prevent Ryzeal from playing the game, interrupt them. And keep that in mind, Fiendsmith on top of that, that's a crucial package against Tearlaments. Anyway, but you know, Tearlaments does have a slight advantage of having the Bestials. So are you really going to focus on the Fiendsmith engine as a Ryzeal player with those Bestials in the back of your head? Anyway, so we're able to put up Rule Carols, having Merlee on field to be sacrificed by one of the traps, and Saliag that is, and they are under Dweller. Like, this is perfect. Against most matchup, this setup should win you the game, probably. So let's see, I'm not so sure why you use Saliag here. I mean, it was public information, right? They knew it was there. And we used the Book of Moon trap, and that should basically, a strong trap, and that should basically take it for us, yeah. Okay. Apologies. Okay, so going second now, and this hand is iffy. Like here, as I was talking about, double Bestial. So I think we can... yeah, okay. I think we can afford of doing double Bestial eventually, so banishing the Link 1, and I'm not so sure what Druisworm is going to banish, but that's a big threat on field, because we can go for the Charmer, the Link 2, to potentially, use Druisworm and then send something away from their field, or go for Beatrice, and Beatrice into Zeus. Like those are, plays that threaten their board directly. But the problem here was a thrust, and now they get full information about my hand. Thrust into talents, that is. So this is not looking too good. And here, I was thinking of, yeah, that's the deal, right? They can negate Herald with the field, but they have Call By. Yeah. So the Call By was really clutch. Because here I was like, maybe use Herald and then, force them to use the field spell, so I would have been able to go for Beatrice, and then not use Beatrice effect, but just attack over Dweller, right? And then go for Zeus. And, their field spell was already used, or would already have been used, but that's not the case. They had the right answers, and especially the Call By for the Herald. So now, we're losing this one. There's no way we are winning this. Are they able to refuel Detonator? Probably not here. It doesn't matter, right? They can go for the level 10 Synchro and just attack for game. So, okay, 1-1. I mean, a bit unfortunate, but going second, you need a super strong hand against Ryzeal Fiendsmith. This hand is iffy. And I take the gamble, so I go for Mud Dragon first. I think this play was okay because of failures, because of imperms, and I wanted to preserve my Kid Kalos. But, so I mill 5, whatever, and I miss. I don't hit any of the other names. I don't hit Reno or what was it, Calbeck or the other one. So we end on Baguska pass. So I think Exit Ryzeal also would have been an outright. But on the other hand, the Exit Ryzeal hitting the field would have been negated. So, but Imperm, they always have Imperm. So it's not going to be the end because I still had Heaviness. But they had Ash, so they have everything. Well, what can I do? So now it's basically game over. We do have one of the Shufflers still to prevent the Fiendsmith from hitting the field, which basically would have been a card to sacrifice, I guess. But the problem now is that they can make their own Dweller, and that's huge, right? And that's the thing, right? You can't give the Ryzeal deck the place it needs, the space it needs, because they will just end on Dweller, and if their board is not strong, the Dweller will just give them probably just an extra turn, right? Here again, the same play I was talking before. I need to go for Zeus. The field spell was already forced out, but they have failure, so everything. So you lose this one. So I made the gamble in the first. Maybe I should have gone for Kid Kalos immediately, but you know, then getting Veilered, getting Impermed feels super awkward, right? Anyway, so game number 4. This is much better. The Herald now is not live. We do have Thrust to send the Trap. Yeah, that's probably the only card you want to set if they don't have a monster on field. We do get Desiree Toad, and they're going after the field spell, and that's kind of big. Yeah, because Mud Dragon protects, that helps out as well. We do get a couple of Force on field. Okay, this is okay, I think. It does play into Nip, that's the thing. But they are under Dweller, we have the Redoer during their turn, plus Heaviness. So this should be okay, right? But look at this. I think you should always snipe a Dweller. And at the same time, I was like, okay, they do have Imperm, which is fine because of, you know, they could drop Exit Ryzeal, and then with the rank 6 they can target something else to dodge Dweller essentially. So that's why I sniped with Dweller. But they had Ghost Ogre as well. Like, Ghost Ogre is the card against Redoer. So insane, right? But I was like, okay, we still have outs. We still have outs. So I drop Heaviness. I think I miss. I was like, come on. Luck isn't on my side. But we're still in this. Fiendsmith is fine because of the Shufflers. Yeah, because of the Shufflers. Oh, they are so broken. So the Shufflers prevent the Fiendsmith from hitting the field. They go for the normal summon, which is a sign of weakness, I guess. Well, weakness. And we can put it face down and go for Kalero. And yeah, get rid of the Exit Ryzeal because we don't want to risk the Ice Ryzeal special summon. Woo! This one was close. Okay, so normal summon Reno, and this should be more than enough, right? We can go for the fusion summon. Destroy the back row. And potentially bounce or destroy the monster as well. And then yeah, we know what it was. So okay, so 2-2. Come on, game number 5. So let's take a look. We're going second. This isn't not the best, but we have Heaviness, so we can still, you know, go for the slot machine, activate the slot machine, and go from there. Their hand though is not the best. No immediate Ryzeal out. And I was like, let's keep Heaviness. But they go for Caesar, and I was like, okay, let's drop Heaviness. And now this is crucial. We are able to go for the Fusion Summon and chain block the Tearlaments monster that was sent, you know, because of the Caesar. And on top of this, we were lucky to hit the Reno as well, so we are able to go for Kalero and bounce back the Caesar. I did use a Shuffler, because Desiree, you know, when it hits the graveyard, you can, what is it, send one card from your opponent to the graveyard, but you need to send a Light Fiend back to the deck. And I overlooked that, of course, Caesar would be destroyed, and that Fiendsmith attached to Caesar will hit the graveyard. So, anyway. So, look at this. Oh, this was so insane. They go for Typhon, okay, bounce back, this is cool. And I was like, oh, I mill all of these good cards. But they have Barrier, and I was like, dude, come on. But on the other hand, it's like, you don't have any Ryzeal starters, so sure, there needs to be a good card. So, okay, no Fusion Summon. We can recover a bit and put on Zeus, but I mean, we still have the level 4 on field, and I think Celiac as well. So that crucial combination is fantastic. So we try to negate the Typhon, which is decent, it's just to tribute to level 4, and chain Zeus, try to board wipe the entire field, which forces out an Imperm, which is fine. We Kaledo into the other Imperm, yep. Which I guess is fine still, because the Celiac is going to take this one, right? Negating every Ryzeal plus Rule Carols. Nah, this should be our duel. Yeah, plus, just let them keep the higher ranked or higher level monster on field, because, you know, that's going to block like an extra Ryzeal from triggering, so that's also nice. So Kit hits the field, we were able to bounce back the Typhon. And this should be able, yeah, should be more than enough to attack for a game. So really close though. a bit of a terrible hand here in game number 5 for Ryzeal, but I was unlucky previously, so like I feel in this, like previously in this matchup, it was like a coin toss. It was really close, and some like luck really decided some matches, but at least with where the difference is so small between both these decks, luck is crucial. So that's it. That's it for this year. So both Burning Abyss takes it in the upper final bracket, while Tearlaments takes it again like previous years over Ryzeal Fiendsmith. Okay. Thanks for watching for this one, and yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for waiting for this one, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.